How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews back with the double... What? Facta? Defecta? Double facta? I don't know what that even means. Anyway, we're doing homebrew. Not just any homebrew. We're doing mystery homebrew. Courtesy of my boy Flash Gordon. Yeah, he sent off two bottles of beer. One was a commercial one. This is a little bit of homebrew. We've done this before, and it's really, really fun. So this will go up on Homebrew Wednesday, even though it's a mystery beer. I'm excited to see what's what. So I have a key here. Ooh, that was carved. I have a key here. As you can see, I could just go like this, and I can look at it. I assure you, I have not. My internal integrity would never let me do such a thing. Is this barley wine? You making barley wines now, dude? This has got to be a barley wine, man. There's like sweet sugar residue up top. It's not aged all that long. Bottle condition, but there's not a big yeast cake in that sucker, so we'll see what's what. So yeah, what does it look like? It looks like Doppelbock. It looks like old ale, barley wine, imperial brown ale. It looks like a big beer from a distance, at least. Hazy. Oh, you know what? It could be. It could be in a Belgian kind of category, because right now when I said what does it look like, it kind of looks like a Belgian double, Belgian quad kind of vibe. But it looks nice. Soft brown haze. Big hiss in a bottle, but not a ton of carbonation. The head color is right around kind of khaki, airing towards kind of malted malt ball kind of color. Yeah, done and done. The nose. Let's see what that actually beholds. Ooh, sweet raisins. There's something sweet. Still don't know what kind of beer this is. I'm gonna lean into like a barley wine. I'm getting like a soft raisin characteristic on it. Soft raisin characteristic. Big sweet maltiness. This could be, again, I'll say it again, could be a Belgian beer. Because I'm getting a fruity characteristic that could be a Belgian yeast. I'm getting an addition of sweetness in here. When I said a sweet raisin thing, I think that's a combination of an added sweetness. Could be Belgian candied sugar in combination with a little bit of fruity esters. So it could be that going on. Yeah, just gut feeling off the nose, man. Maybe Belgian double, Belgian quad. Don't go Belgian quad on this. Yeah, I'm sure the sip will give us more, but it's got that fruity component. It's not an overt bready kind of yeastiness, but it has that fruit component along with an added sweetness to it. I don't think it's like an under attenuation thing. I think it's an actual purposefully added thing to it that is like a Belgian candied sugar thing. So let's just dive in. Cheers. Okay. I don't know. The mouthfeel makes me think Belgian even more, but the taste makes me want to go like to a barley wine, because it's got this sweet kind of caramel, slightly blackstrap molasses spiciness to it. But the mouthfeel is super fluffy and super creamy, what makes me think like Belgian quad, Belgian double. That spiciness also makes me want to go into like a winter warmer direction, because I guess it could be a hop and yeast combination. But I think it's an 8%. I'm going to say it's about 8% Belgian quad. It's an 8% winter warmer. The spiciness is big enough. But I'm pausing because I'm thinking now. Spicy. Is it a rye? Is it a rye Belgian quad? Okay. So we have a spiciness component in there. That's when I say that blackstrap molasses. It tastes like that because blackstrap molasses is kind of that bittering kind of thing. If you've ever had it, you know what I'm talking about. The mouthfeel and overall vibe of the beer in general makes me feel like Belgian yeast was used. So Belgian yeast, a spiciness that is like a molasses, blackstrap molasses thing. Where does that come from? It could be a combination of a spicy yeast, maybe a double pitch, a different yeast in combination with a rye. Oh, let's go there. So, I'm going to be way off here. And I don't want to complicate this too much because it's also homebrew. I think this is a Belgian quad aged on rye whiskey cubes. So, or rye whiskey chips. So, not necessarily a barrel-aged beer, but a lot of time homebrew, you're not going to make enough beer to put in a barrel. If you find one of those tiny barrels, they're really expensive. So, what a lot of homebrewers do is they'll take kind of, specific kind of woods that they want to use, and they'll soak them in that liquor for quite some time, and they'll throw those in the fermenter, and then kind of do their pseudo barrel aging there. So, that's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say, I'd say Belgian quad aged on rye whiskey chips. %. Let's see. Holiday brew from Sweet Lou. A true and old Fezziwig ale. Okay, generously hopped with Tettnang and Hallertau, along with orange zest, ginger, root, cinnamon 6, 11%. Okay. I got it completely wrong. But I absolutely 1,000%. 1,000% am okay with what is written on here. Now, like I said, I didn't get it right. But he said Old Fezziwig. So for me, it's a holiday beer. It's definitely a holiday beer for me. I kind of went to that winter warmer direction. I kind of went to that Belgian kind of quad direction. I had to pick one. I went in the wrong direction. So it is a winter warmer, basically, a holiday beer. So that Tettnang is gotta be, in Hallertau, has to be bringing that kind of spicy bitterness along with it. Now, there's orange and cinnamon sticks. I can get the orange. It's gonna be an orange zest. Yeah, I can get that. It's very subtle, but especially in a beer of this heft, but it's definitely there. Now, cinnamon sticks, maybe not so much. It's probably in there somewhere. I confuse cinnamon in beer a lot of times with like a soda pop kind of vibe, like a Coca-Cola kind of thing. It actually comes off like that, like a, I don't want to say like sarsaparilla or something like that, but it makes me think of pop. Makes me think of soda. I kind of get a little of those vibes there. So that could be the cinnamon. And ginger root. Ginger is very kind of, orange zest and ginger root in cinnamon sticks. Ginger is like weird for me. I get it too. If I'm being told that and I'm tasting it and going, okay, I can taste ginger. But really the big star of the show here is the beer itself. And it has to be the Tettnang and Hallertau hops, because that was the bitterness that I couldn't compute in there. I associate it with a rye spiciness, because that's the way it's coming off, is like a tannic tea, like herbal kind of spiciness. And since it was a decent high ABV, and those kind of adjuncts gave me a little bit of added, maybe I'm getting a sweetness from those. Maybe that's where there is an under attenuation to this or something like that. That's why I leaned in that kind of rye spice cubes to kind of make up that you know what I mean. It's like math that you add up wrong but get in the general same direction. So on this you have the hops and the adjuncts adding a sweetness and a spicy bitterness that I believed in my brain to be rye spice chips. So I like it. It's a fun beer, though. Thank you very much, Gordon. I love Old Fezziwig, so this is definitely a fun beer to try, and really well done. I mean, some of these kind of flavors, if I really kind of read them while I'm tasting it, I understand where they're coming from, but obviously drinking it blind, it's not something I really picked up on, that, but that could be equal parts my shit palate, as it may not be in the beer, but it's a very fun, very cool mystery holiday brew. That is very cool. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much, Lou. Very cool stuff. I like this. And this is kind of homebrew I dig. I love all homebrew. You know what I mean? But when they get into that kind of old school beer kind of vibes, it's just fun. So there you go. A little bit of mystery homebrew in the books. Very fun stuff. Like I said, thank you very much, Gordon and Lou. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the mystery beer homebrew edition. If you guys like me talking about homebrew, you're more than welcome to send it, mystery beer or otherwise, and I will definitely drink it and talk about it. So there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little homebrew Wednesday. Hopefully you guys are enjoying a little bit of homebrew right now. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.